Hi, good evening and welcome to vlog 25. I've found some indoor pantries. Well, they're kind of indoor. This is the Araya Ballroom in Kuwait City. This is the Araya Centre in Kuwait City. The Araya Ballroom is just over there. This is the courtyard in between the car park and a really nice shopping centre. And you see it's covered with amazing canopies. And there's all these pantries and plants inside. I'm probably going to get kicked out. I think it's far too nice to be recording a vlog in, but we'll give it a go anyway. So, how's everybody doing tonight? It was so great sharing the story of Amy Kuwait with you yesterday. It's properly inspired me today. It's just been a great day after reflecting last night on how amazing it is that everything's came together. And I was very aware today I had so much stuff on and I was out and about and I had some meetings that I had to go to. I've managed to get myself a wee remote Wi-Fi device in Kuwait because I don't have a data package with my Kuwait phone yet. And when I was out today, I'd forgotten it and left it in the flat. And it just reminded me how much you rely on Wi-Fi when you're out. But likewise, instead of me getting kind of stressed out and thinking, right, oh my God, I need to get back to the flat, I need to get back to this, I was down at a meeting at the opposite end of town and I thought, well, I'll just go to Costa Coffee and I'll get on their Wi-Fi and I worked from there. And it reminded me of what we were talking about at the start of the week from the Screw Work Let's Play and how to make your job fun and how to build a business around your passion. And we've already spoke about that and that's a fantastic idea. But I did touch on there's always going to be tasks which aren't great. There's always going to be stuff to do which you don't particularly enjoy. That's just the joys of being a business owner. The responsibility that comes with that is you have to spend time doing stuff that you're probably not going to like 100%. And we mentioned how to do that and how to try and bring some fun into that. And I wanted to sort of delve a wee bit deeper into that tonight because when you have something, so say a particular project or something to do with the financials or something like that, get away from the place where you're working from just now. So get out and about, get yourself, if you've not got like a data package or something like that with your phone that you can connect a hotspot to your laptop, get a wee mobile Wi-Fi device and go somewhere that doesn't even have Wi-Fi and switch that wee thing on and work from there, or go offline and do your work and then do it in like a kind of more social setting. So instead of working from your home, you're out and you're working from Costa and you get to meet more people through that as well. But likewise, when you're arranging to meet a client, don't invite them into your office for a coffee or don't invite, go to their office, say, well, why don't we go out and why don't we get some dinner and why don't we do something different? I've even heard of this thing, I'm sure it's an American idea because it sounds batshit crazy enough to be American, where people now go for walks, like walk meetings, so you don't actually sit down and have coffee because everybody in America is so over caffeinated that they've decided, okay, let's just go for a walk. But it's something unique, do something different. And when you're trying to inject a bit of fun into the most kind of mundane of tasks, make sure you're doing it and you're still able to concentrate on what you're doing, obviously, but make sure that you're doing it and you're enjoying it and you're setting aside a certain amount of time. Because for me today, when I was out down viewing some apartments which were just taken on, and I realised I can either go back to the apartment, I've got a Skype chat in 2.5 hours, I can either go straight back there just now, I'll be back in 20 minutes and work for the apartment for 2 hours and 10 minutes until this Skype chat, or I can go to Costa Coffee and for an hour get caught up on some stuff. And when I looked at that and then back to the apartment and then do Skype and then go for dinner and then do this and then do that, it was breaking my day up into chunks. And this is a fantastic productivity tool and also a fantastic keeping your attention and keeping you not bored but keeping you not frustrated tool, which is to at the very least the night before, but probably at the start of the week, split your day into sections. So between 8 and 10 you do one thing, between 10 and 11 you do another, blah blah blah. So you've got certain times where you do certain things. And for each of those certain things that you do, put them in a different location. So build in half an hour travel time. And, for us, for example, we're in the industry of luxury apartments. So there's nothing more inspiring than working from one of our penthouses. It's great because you're in the environment, you're soaking it in. Also, there's nothing better than sitting outside. Obviously, I know I can do that more in Kuwait than you can in Glasgow. But sitting outside with a coffee, working away, it also doesn't always have to be the laptop. I had loads of phone messages that I had to get back to today, and lots of emails that had came through that if I'd typed them out and I'd got back by email would probably have taken me about maybe 45 minutes to an hour. And instead what I did was I got a coffee, I put my headphones in, I got WhatsApp on, and I sent everybody recorded WhatsApp messages. And it's just like a 2 to 3 minute message, kind of like their own personal mini vlog, but without the facial recognition. Yeah, totally preferred that. But that's great because two things were really good. It's short, sharp and snappy, so I get across just what I want to say. None of this when you're typing an email, hi, how are you doing, how's your day been? It's just, okay, so got your email, thanks so much for that, here's my thoughts. Great, you can say that quicker than you can type, hi, how are you doing? But the other thing is, you get across the context and the tone of what you're saying much better, because sometimes things don't come across in an email, especially if you're in a rush, because when you're typing something really, really fast, for example, I can voice record somebody and say, okay, no problem, but if I send them an email saying, okay, no problem, it comes across as totally flat. So it's just building in these wee kind of productivity hacks into your day that make working out and about even better. I recorded a Snapchat story, a daily Snapchat story a while ago, and in it I had my kit for working remotely, and I'm going to do another Snapchat story tomorrow, because tomorrow is a weekend here in Kuwait. So Friday marks the start of the weekend, and Friday is really the more kind of holy day, the more day of rest where everybody chills out. So I'm going to get out and about. I'm going to get to some good locations in Kuwait. I'm going to work from the laptop. I'm going to do different kinds of work, and I'm going to Snapchat record midday so that you can see what it's like to be able to work from wherever you want, to have the freedom and the flexibility to just pack up and go somewhere else, but you're still contactable, you're still productive, and better than that, you're probably enjoying it a wee bit better. So don't sit for 10 hours in the one location. Don't make it hard just because you think it's got to be. It's definitely not. And hopefully I'll give you some tips for that in further detail tomorrow. It's been great talking to you tonight. Wee short one, 7 minutes. You'll be happy with that. And I'm away to bed. Good night, guys. Bye-bye.